Okay, good morning, children. Yesterday we discussed about the complete lymph node theory part. So today we are discussing about structure because structure of lymph node. It is a secondary lymphoid organ. What is called the structure of lymph node. So in a efferent lymphatic vessels, efferent. This is efferent and efferent. So it's coming, just going out. If my middle spaces are there or not, these particular spaces are called sinuses. This is the mantle. So follicles are there. These are the follicles. Okay, this is called cortex. Outside is there or not? This particular part is cortex. This is called, the inner part is called medulla. In the medulla, what is there? Medullary cord. Sinuses, mantle zone, follicle, cortex, and the medullary cord. So this is efferent lymphatic vessel. It is efferent lymphatic vessel. Like this, lymph nodes are present in the, very well, cortex to medulla. Okay, like this, it will be blood will flow. This lymph will flow in this direction. Efferent to efferent, it will cross. So cortex to medulla, like that. Okay, children. So like this, the middle part, what you call this is outer one is cortex. These are pyramids. Sorry, what you called follicle. This is cortex, and this is medullary cords will be there in this. These spaces are called sinuses. Here only what you call follicles are present. Okay, children. Like this, the what you called lymph node structure will be there. This is called lymph node. Okay, children. This is called lymph node. Now we are going to discuss about cells of the and some more what is called mucus associated lymphatic, malt associated what is called galt, something like that we will discuss. Then we will go for immune cells. Okay, sir? Right. Okay. So we are going to discuss some more points. It is called malt. What is malt? Malt is mucosa associated mucosa associated lymphoid tissue. Okay, children. It is also called malt. It is a what is called is a diffuse system of small concentration okay, small concentrations of this one lymphoid tissue in the okay, in the alimentary canal, respiratory and urinogenital tract. Urinogenital tract. Malt is populated by lymphocytes such as what is called T and T cells, as well as plasma cells. Okay, children, plasma cells. Next, and macrophages. macrophages. Next, each of which is well differentiated, well situated, to encounter antigen passing through the mucosal, it is called the mucosal epithelium. Mucosal epithelium. Okay, children, the mucosal epithelium. Next, gall. Gall means gut associated lymphoid tissue. Gut associated lymphoid tissue. Gall is a component of the malt. Is a component of the malt which works okay in the immune system, to protect the body from invasion in the gut. Called gut. Next, bronchus. It is called associated lymphoid tissue. Bronchus associated lymphoid tissue. It is also called vault. Okay. Also a component of malt. Is made of lymphoid tissue. What are those? Lymph nodes and lymph follicles. Okay, children, lymph follicle is found in the respiratory mucosa from the nasal cavities to the lungs. Okay, children, this point you have to remember. Okay, observe very carefully. We are discussing malt. Malt means what? Mucosa. Because mucosa associated lymphoid tissue. It is called mucosa associated lymphoid tissue. Diffuse system of diffused. It will be diffused system of small concentration of lymphoid tissue. So it is lymphoid tissue is there in this. Where it is present? It is present elementary canal, respiratory. First one what? Elementary canal. Second one what? Respiratory. Third one what? Urinogenital tract. First one, alimentary canal. Second one, respiratory and urinogenital tract. Next, malt is populated by which one? Lymphocytes such as T and B lymphocytes. T means thymus. T lymphocytes, thymus lymphocytes. B means bone marrow cells, bone marrow lymphocytes. So lymphocytes which one? Such as T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes, as well as plasma cells and macrophages, each of which is well situated, encounter antigens passing through the mucosal epithelium. Okay children, once again. So lymphocytes such as, so this malt contains lymphocyte or not? What lymphocyte? This malt is populated by lymphocytes. What lymphocytes? Such as T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes, as well as plasma cells and macrophages, each of which is well situated to encounter the antigen passing through the mucosal epithelium. Next, antigen means here considered either bacteria, either virus or whatever it may be. So foreign particle is considered antigen. Next one, GALT. GALT is gut associated lymphoid tissue, is a component of the malt. GALT is what? Gut associated lymphoid tissue. It is component of which one? Mucus associated only. It works in the immune system to protect the body from, suppose any unwanted antigen invaded in the gut, that antigen killed by what is called? GALT. Next, BALT. What is the BALT? Bronchus associated lymphoid tissue. BALT also a component of malt. This is the GALT also component of malt. BALT also component of malt. Is made of which one? Lymphoid tissue. So where this BALT will be present? Tonsils, lymph nodes, lymph follicles. Is found in the respiratory mucosa from the nasal cavity to lungs. Respiratory mucosa is there or not? There this BALT will be present. It is also consists of lymphocytes which protect us from the infectious agents or antigens. Okay children? Like this, what are those? Malt is there, GALT is there, BALT is there. Malt, mucus associated lymphoid tissue. GALT, gut associated lymphoid tissue. BALT, bronchus associated lymphoid tissue is there, which protects us from the infection. Okay children, now we are going to discuss about cells of the immune system. And we are going to discuss the cells of the immune system. We are going to discuss about cells of the immune system. Cells of the immune system. Cells of the immune system. First one, the immune system. The immune system is composed of many what we call interdependent cells. Okay. Next one, that protects the body from which one? Body from microbial, what we call microbial infection. What we call microbial infection. Okay children? Now, and the growth of tumor cells. Which one? Tumor cells. This point you have to remember. Okay children, tumor cells. Like this, there will be immune system cells are there. Next, all these cells, the immune cells are there or not? Blood cells, okay, red blood cells, all cells, okay, all cells are derived from all these cells. Which one? Blood cells, RBC, WBC, okay, platelets. These all things are there or not? These all these, okay, derived from all these cells, derived from pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells. Hematopoietic stem cells. Okay, children. Each stem cell has this point you have to remember the capacity to produce what we call RBC, WBC and platelets. So all these cells derived from which one? Pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells. Like that it will be there. Next one, the only cell. Next point I am telling to you, the only cells capable of okay, the only cells capable of specifically recognizing and producing okay an immune response are the called immune response are the what we called lymphocytes. This point you have to remember. Okay, children. Next one, the other type of white blood cells. WBC white blood cells. Okay, children. Play an important role in non-specific immune response, not a particular specificity, and antigen presentation, because antigen presentation and cytokine production. Okay, children, observe very carefully. We are going to discuss about which one is the cytokine lymphocytes. Okay, the next important thing what we are going to discuss is lymphocytes. Okay, lymphocytes. The lymphocytes, 20 to 30% of the white blood cells, number one, are lymphocytes. Okay, children, they have what is called large nucleus. They have which one? Large nucleus. Okay. Next, filling most of the cell. Okay, this point also very important. Surrounded by little cytoplasm. Okay, little cytoplasm. Okay, children, the two main the two main types, the two main types of, okay, the two main types of lymphocytes are number one, B lymphocytes, okay, and next one is T lymphocytes. Okay, children, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Okay, both these are produced in where these are B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes are produced in where in bone marrow, produced in bone marrow. B lymphocytes stay in the bone marrow. B cells stay in the one bone marrow. B cells stay in the bone marrow until they are mature. Until they are mature. Okay, until they are mature. This point you have to remember. Okay, children. Then they circulate. Later they circulate. Okay, they circulate around the body. Around the body. Okay, children. Observe very carefully what we are discussing. The immune system is composed of many interdependent. The immune system composed of many interdependent cells that protects the body. Here I am telling what cells. Interdependent. One will help to another. So body from microbial infections protects the body from what? And the growth of tumor cells like that. So there is a types of the blood cells are there. The table tomorrow we will discuss. But the blood, you know very well, RBC, WBC, platelets, all these are derived from which one? Pluripotent. Pluripotent means different types of cells. From which one? Hemopoietic stem cells. Pluripotent hemopoietic stem cells. Very, very important bit. Pluripotent hematopoietic blood cell. Hemato means production of blood cells. Stem cell. Hematopoietic means production of blood. So which one produce those stem cells? Pluripotent. Different types of cells will come. So each stem cell has the capacity to produce RBC, WBC and platelets. Each stem cell has capacity to produce RBC, WBC, platelets. The only cells capable of specifically recognizing and producing an immune response are the. So which one is special? When the foreign particle entered the body, immediately who will be formed? You know, the only cells capable of specifically recognizing and producing an immune responses are. So according to immune response, some cells will be produced. No, those are only very, very important. They will be called lymphocytes. So other types of WBC, granulocytes, eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils, monocytes are there or not? They play important role, non-specific immune response and antigen presentation and cytokine production. That's it. They don't have specific function, specific immune response. They will be other than WBC, other type of WBC, non-specific immunity, non-specific and antigen presentation. Antigen will be entered and it will be taken to the other protecting cells. The lymphocytes, 20 to 30% of white blood cells are lymphocytes. How many? So eosinophils, basophils, granulocytes, monocytes are there. Compare with all those things, all those cells, 20 to 30% of the cells are white blood cells are what we call lymphocytes. So lymphocytes, 20 to 30% of the white blood cells are lymphocytes. They are large nucleus. They have, so this is the lymphocyte which have large nucleus and nucleus filling most of the cells surrounded by little cytoplasm. What we call little cytoplasm and what we call large nucleus. Like this, lymphocytes are there. The two main types of lymphocytes are B lymphocytes, T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes means bone marrow. B lymphocytes are bone marrow. T lymphocytes are thymus, B lymphocyte. The two main types of lymphocytes are B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. They produce in bone marrow. B cells stay in the bone marrow until they mature. B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, they will be produced and mature in the what you call bone marrow. Produced in bone marrow, and B cells stay in the bone marrow until they are mature. They circulate around the body. They circulate around the body. So the two main types of, once again I am telling to you, listen carefully. The immune system is composed of many interdependent cells. That protects the interdependent means one will be dependent on other. That protects the body from what? Microbial infections and the growth of the tumor cells. So special blood cells, RBC, WBC. WBC you know very well. Granulocytes, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils. Tomorrow this table I will tell. Platelets. Okay. All these cells derived from pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells. Pluripotent, different. Hemopoietic, blood, protects stem cells. Each stem cell has the capacity. To produce RBC, WBC, platelets. The only cells capable of specific recognizing these all WBCs, only one type of cells capable recognizing and producing an immune response are the lymphocytes. Other type of WBC play important role in non-specific immune response. So antigen presentation and cytokine production. Cytokine means nothing but what? They are also inflammatory and receptor like that. They will be plays a important role. Okay, cytokines, the inflammatory substances like that. So lymphocytes are 20 to 30% of the white blood cells are lymphocytes. Large nucleus filling most of the cells surrounded by little cytoplasm. The two main types of lymphocytes are B lymphocyte, T lymphocytes, produced in bone marrow. B cells stay in the bone marrow until they are mature. Then after maturity, then they will circulate around the body. See, this is a B lymphocyte. Maximum space is occupying which one? Maximum large nucleus. And little cytoplasm is there. This is the lymphocyte. Okay, children. Next class, we will be discuss some more points about other cells. Okay, children. Thank you very much.